Hello. I wanted to put a couple exhaust fans in this cabin, but I had no idea what was up in the ceiling, so I had to use my camera to look around in there inside this hollow floor. So this is the way I went ahead and put the exhaust fans in. Well, first thing I did was cut a little hole just big enough to fit my camera up inside the ceiling. I didn't want to have to patch a bunch of holes. And I'm shoving it up in there, and I'm looking around looking for any obstructions, and I'm also looking for a place to hook into the existing ceiling fan, just a plain ceiling fan in here. I'm going to do away with that, put in a light and the fan. So this is what I'm doing. So you can see that it looks like it's pretty wide open there. There's just one little place where they put a nailer. Now I'm going to turn the fan, turn it around and look the other way, which is actually just at the edge of the attic, I believe. And I'm looking for electrical outlet, the one with the fan that runs the existing fan. There it is. So I'll be able to tie into that and pull a wire back, and that'll be the one. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the same thing here in the kitchen. I'll cut a hole, going up in there with my camera. I'm going to look around, make sure that there's nothing in there that's in my way. The last thing I want to do is cut a giant hole, and then so I can see down there. If you see a little white spot down there, that's where I drilled a hole, or I want to run wire up in there from a switch. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll pull the wire back through here to it. So we'll go on with this video. Hello? Hello, turn on the light. Oh, there you are. Didn't see you up there. Hey, look above me there. You see that thing? That's actually a bath fan. But like a do-it-yourselfer, I put it in my kitchen. Yeah, I wanted a little fan in here, but I didn't want to put a range hood. This is the cabin. Yes, it's the cabin. Look at the ceiling, you can tell. And I'm turning around here, sorry. So, I bought two of them. They're both Panasonics. I looked it up on the internet, and they seem to be one of the quieter ones. And as you know, I've got the cabin, pretty airtight now. I've got it all chinked. I've got it storm windows in it. I've got a wood stove in it. And now I'm going to put exhaust fans in it, because I can't open a window when I'm cooking. And you can't open a bathroom when you're taking a shower, because I got all the storm windows on. So that's what I'm going to do. I bought two of them. They're about 150 bucks a piece. They're supposed to be one of the quieter ones. And they're 2 speeds. And now I'm going to show you how I put these fans in. It may not be the way you'd do it. It may not be the way professionals would do it. But it's the way I did it. This is the do-it-yourself channel. It's not a become a professional channel. The money you save doing this stuff is amazing. And you get to do it your way. You get to do it. And you know what it's like. You can put the switches where you want them. Put them on the circuit you want. And you get some satisfaction of doing it yourself. I do anyway. To me, this is almost as much fun as fishing. It's not as much fun, but it's almost. So, okay, there you go. I'm going to show you the fan and all that stuff. Not this fan. That fan. All right. I don't normally tilt it up like that, but I got it on here. I don't want to flip the camera around. So you'll get plenty of pictures of this nasty kitchen. The kitchen needs a lot of work too. Every room needs work. That's why I was able to afford a cabin on a lake. Because I just get this old place, you know. Most people wouldn't go through all this. But I kind of find it fun. And YouTube gives me a place to store my adventures. Okay, thanks a lot. See you later. Bye. Alright, let me open this up. Get the directions out. Okay, I'm not sure I could get a good picture of this, but you can see it maybe. Turn around here, light behind me. It says 10 7/8. I was thinking it was 10 5/8. 10 7/8 square hole. 10 7/8. Okay, so I'm going to go up there and cut a 10 7/8 square hole. All right, so I got the it's underneath there. There's a frame. This actually goes up inside that hole and screws to the stud on each side. It actually expands. And inside here is the actual fan itself. So I'll put this camera down and get it out. Okay, so first thing you'll notice is this right here. This is just an adapter in case you want to use a 3-inch hole. If you look at the directions real close, if you use a 3-inch, the adapter, it'll actually cut down on your airflow. Not a lot, but a little. But since I already have the 4-inch ductwork, well, I'm going to hook a 4-inch duct to it. I'm just going to get that out of the way. And then inside there, you're going to see this. See that right there? That keeps air from blowing back in. See, we're looking at it upside down. So, okay, if you were up in my attic, this is what you would see. When I get all done, I'm going to mount this like this. Okay? This sucks up. Okay, I forgot. To get this off, the silver part, I believe we have to take out this screw right here. Let me take it off and see if it'll come off. Okay, so I took the screw out. What's this? This actually going to slide right up off of there. There's your connection. And really the only thing that holds it on there is that screw, that little screw that I took out. All right, so now I can hook this up. I can hook my vent tube on here. I can hook my electricity on there and do all that stuff without going up in the attic, as long as I got that wire. And then I can mount this. Sounds too easy, doesn't it? The directions don't sound that easy, but it is that easy. So when you look up in there, this will be up inside that hole. It'll be pre-wired, and the tubing will be on it. All right. And then once we mount the rest of it, you'll be able to reach this spot right here and plug that back in and put that screw back in it. The screw will be right down here on the bottom, and that'll be right there. It'll be handy. They made this for the do-it-yourself homeowner, I believe. Pretty cool idea. I don't like the directions. The directions they give you are terrible, I think, but the rest of it's good. So I'm going to go ahead. Before I do that, though, I'm going to make sure that this frame that they give me will fit up in that hole. Okay. So it mounts like this. My ceiling joists are going this way. Now if I try to get that up in there without getting up in the attic, I got a problem. I just can't get it done. But since they made it like this to make it narrow, then I can possibly get it up in there and then open this back up. Handy little tool we got here. It goes in little places like this. Here, it's going to go in hard. I was putting switches on this light when I was doing the exhaust fan. And when I had to get in here, saw that date, 74. Light's been up there a long time. Okay, black to black, white to white, green to bare. Got it? Got it. I'm going to go ahead and put a little tape on each one of these, just in case, and then fold this back up. Remember, this is hanging out here. Nothing up there yet except that frame. Okay, so now I've got the wire and the hose up in there, got everything up there. Now we just got to mount the silly thing. Okay, now don't forget, we want to put this screw in here. And then put the screw in here, and then we want to hook this up. Okay? There's your speed control. Got this one setting at 80. I don't want to suck all my precious heat out. There it is. Spins free. I'm going to go ahead and put this cover on it. And hopefully we'll never have to be in here again. Alright, there it is. Tomorrow I'll wire it up. I'm going to wire it up to that top switch right there. I'm going to pull the power from this light, take this light, turn off the power, take this light out, take the wire from that light, and hook it to this switch. Or no, I'm going to hook the light to this switch, take the power that was going to this light. See, it's got its own little switch here. My wife can't reach it. So I know it's got power. It's got, see if it's got an outlet on it. How old is that? Anyway, I'm going to wire it up so that just use it. I'm going to take that power to power both of these switches on the hot side of them. And then one of them, this one will turn on and off that light. This one will turn on and off this fan. And it just misses the door. Isn't that the weirdest system? Anyway, it works. I want to get all this done again before we start working on these walls. So, talk to you later. I got the hard parts coming up. Cleaning up my mess. I made a mess. And this is my kitchen. I haven't eaten, so I gotta clean it up so I can eat. Look at that. Yuck. God knows what's on this. 70 years of fly poop. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.